Welcome to Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
Hi, and welcome to Anaheim. I'm Jim Houston, and your color commentator is Darryl Ray. And here's how the goalies match up. Hebert goes head-to-head with Hasek. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the face-off. The puck's knocked loose by Schmelek. Sanderson starts out to the net. To Holzinger. Pass intercepted. Ruchin then quickly passed it to Pusher. To Schmelek. Chips it ahead to Barnaby. Moves in. Schmelek shoots!
That was easily turned aside.
Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice. Buffalo beats out the icing call. Plant passes it back. McKee one-timed it from the right side. To Trinka. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Verada made the pass. Grosek moves in. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Hebert covers up the puck for the faceoff. Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. He's nailed by Pekka. Karpa gets the puck to Green. At center to Pekka. Pekka turns it over. Karpa passed it to Cullen. His pass intercepted by Audette. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Shatan scores!
So let's have another look. Shatan has the puck. He let a wrist shot go and turned the light on.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan, assisted by number 28, Donald Audette.
To Shannon. Chips it ahead to Sanderson. Towards the net. Intercepted. Pusher passes to the blue line. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. To Bannon. Intercepted by Holzinger. To the Dominator. Shannon gets the puck to Barnaby. Buffalo dumps the puck in on the end boards. Holzinger beats out the icing call. Winds up. Hebert stops it. Anaheim needs to get a fresh line out there. Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice. Correa passes it across. Buffalo leads by just a goal. To Primo. Primo was knocked down. 5:10 left in the period.
Nothing wrong with that hit.
Huda winds up. Quick shot on goal by Correa. Trinka hits him. To Ruchin. Chips it ahead to Solani. Then the pass was intercepted. McKee starts out. The Sabres change up their lines. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. To Zhitnik. Moves in. Zhitnik to the net. He's checked by Huda. Barada to the net. Barada flattens Solani. Anaheim leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Anaheim has a breakaway. Hasek moves the puck to Plant. Barada shoved by Huda. Anaheim has really passed the puck well in this game. It's one-on-one. Intercepted by Barada. Barada gets hit. He's got a breakaway towards the net. Barada shot it from point-blank range. Hebert moves the puck to Huda. 2:53 left in the period. Moves in. Solani to the net. Into the corner. Buffalo is ahead by a goal. Grosek has a breakaway. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Hebert hangs onto the puck. Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. Hebert moves it right in front. Marshall behind the net. Into the corner. Cullen run over by Pekka. To Karpa. Odette races in alone. The penalty will be called as soon as the Sabres touch the puck. Nielsen out of his own zone. 1:21 left in the period. Nielsen towards the net. Odette gets called for hooking.
Buffalo penalty to number 28, Donald Odette, 2 minutes for hooking.
They move into position for the faceoff. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. To Schmelik. Schmelik passes ahead.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Short pass to Marha. What a hit! A delayed call against Buffalo. Holzinger gets called for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 19, Brian Holzinger. 2 minutes for roughing.
They drop the puck. Marshall shoots! Ruchin then made the shot. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to Buffalo. Hebert saw it all the way. Hebert moves it to Marshall. After 1 period, the Sabres lead 1-0.
Fans, if you are hit by a puck, please stay in your seat and wait for the medical attendant.
Well, let's move to the second period. Hey, Razor, these guys can play.
Well, you can only hope that the second's as good as the first was.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Buffalo clinging to the lead right now. Marha passes it back. Pass intercepted. Bannister knocks the puck away. Karpa passes over to the wing. Buffalo returns to full strength as the penalty expires. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Hasek gets the puck to Schmelik. On the wing to Odette. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. To Shannon. He scores! Shorthanded.
Let's take another look at what happened. It begins with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot and turned the light on.
Ruchin gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. They move into position for the face-off. The puck is dropped.
Buffalo goal, scored shorthanded by number 8, Daryl Shannon. Assisted by number 28, Donald Odette, and number 42, Richard Schmelik.
Time runs out on the penalty to Holzinger. Sandstrom to the net. Pusher winds up. Holzinger moves it on. Shatan starts out. Towards the net. Hebert moves it on. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Woolley comes in offside. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the faceoff. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Bear gets the puck to Karpa. At center to Sandstrom. To Barnaby. Barnaby out of the corner. To Woolley. Fine save made by Bear. Bear passes ahead. Karpa passes across. To Barnaby. Then he fired it. This is going to be a real test for Barnaby. Karpa throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby catches him squarely with that one. And again, this bout has been completely dominated by Barnaby. This bout has been completely dominated by Barnaby. Barnaby tries to tie up Karpa. And again, and again.
That wasn't a fight. That was a public beating.
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. Karpa will have 5 minutes to think about that scrap, as will Barnaby.
Anaheim penalty to number 33, David Karpa, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. Todd checked into the boards by Barada. The Sabres lead by 2. Grosek moves in. Bear gives it to Bannister. Bannister to Drury. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. 3:58 into the second period. Grosek to Plant. Grosek scores!
Here's another look at how that one went in. It starts when the puck gets carried across the blue line, takes the shot, and beat the goalie.
Cullen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Buffalo goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 18, Michael Grosek, assisted by number 26, Derek Plum.
Holzinger won the draw. Back to Marshall. Quick shot from the slot. Hasek then made the save to Zhitnik. Holzinger beats out the icing call. Into the corner. Both teams are passing well in this game. To Bannister. Correa out of his own zone. The penalty will be called as soon as the Sabres touch the puck. Penalty against the Sabres for slashing.
Buffalo penalty to number 25, Vaclav Varada, 2 minutes for slashing.
Marha to face off against Holzinger. Marha gets possession off the draw. The Buffalo Sabres 3. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim 0. Marha to Bannister. Bannister out of his own zone. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. To Bannon. Hasek stopped it. Moves it to Holzinger. The Sabres change up their lines. To the net. Saved by Bear. Plays the puck to Bannister. To Bear. Moves it to Bannister. Buffalo will force the power play to work hard in this outnumbered situation. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Zhitnik blasted it. Marshall starts out. Woolley passes ahead. Pekka gets a breakaway! Bear moves the puck to Pusher. The goalie leaves the net on the delayed penalty call. To Luchin. Luchin shoots the puck.
Another big save. He's killing this one off by himself.
To Marha. To Sandstrom. Barada comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Penalty against the Sabres for hooking.
Buffalo penalty to number 27, Mike Pekka, 2 minutes for hooking.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The puck is dropped. Bannister then made the shot. 1:53 left in the penalty. Buffalo has a clear path to the net. Bear kept it out. Bear covers up the puck for the faceoff. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the faceoff. Buffalo still leads by 3 goals. Moves in. Banham shoots! Banham knocks the puck away. Shannon scores a shorthanded goal. The teams line up for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal, scored shorthanded by number 8, Daryl Shannon, assisted by number 39, Dominic Hasek.
Penalty called for roughing.
Anaheim penalty to number 29, Frank Banham, 2 minutes for roughing.
The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the faceoff. Bannister dumps it in for the line change. Ruchin passes it across. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim come in offside. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. To Huda, Trinka winds up. The puck's knocked loose by Marha. Buffalo 4, the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim 0. Both teams are passing well in this game. Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Pekka steps back on the ice and his team will enjoy a shortened power play here. Cullen moves it on. Drury cleared the puck. Hasek passes across. Zhitnik moves it into the middle. Drury blocked the pass. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Karpa got the puck down the ice, and that's the end of the second period.
Fans, don't forget to buy your tickets for tonight's 50-50 draw.
Welcome back for the third period of today's game on NHL 99. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. Banham comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Shannon then made the shot. Pass intercepted. To Barnaby. Buffalo races in alone. To Marha. Marha to the net. To Marha. He shot it. Schmelik passes across. Barnaby out of his own zone. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Shannon. Solani hits him. To Banham. Holzinger chips it ahead to Sanderson. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Marha passes it across to Pusher. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Bannister shot it from the slot. Barnaby out of his own zone. To the net, to Sanderson. Sanderson, Barnaby scores!
You can't expect your goalie to stop everything.
Todd gets to the circle. He'll face off against Plant. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. Todd gets to the circle. He'll face off against Brosek.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 36, Matthew Barnaby, assisted by number 8, Daryl Shannon, and number 80, Jeff Sanderson.
Brosek into the middle, right in front of the net. Wilson shoots! Hebert gives it to Huda. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. Behind the net. The penalty will be called as soon as the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim touch the puck. Todd gets called for hooking.
Anaheim penalty to number 12, Kevin Todd. 2 minutes for hooking.
They move into position for the faceoff. Ruchin wins the draw cleanly. Ruchin clears the puck out of his own zone. Correa fakes a shot from the neutral zone. Correa clears the puck down the ice. Buffalo has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. Pekka moves in. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. To Ruchin. Ruchin clears the puck down the ice. Hasek moves it ahead. Ruchin winds up. To Woolley. He's flattened by Kariya. Anaheim needs to get a fresh line out there. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Fine save made by Bear. Moves in. To Barnaby. Then the pass was intercepted. Time runs out on the penalty to Todd. Bear stopped it. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Marshall starts out. The pass went to Benham. To Marha. To Benham. Schmelik to Brown. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. Sandstrom moves it to the blue line. Woolley into the middle. The Sabres change up their lines. Bear gets the puck to Marshall. Anaheim has a very tired line out on the ice right now. To Pekka. Marshall jars the puck loose. Karpa moves in. He takes a slap shot. Hasek moves it to Woolley. The Sabres will change on the fly. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Karpa passes to the blue line. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim change up their lines. Shannon over to the wing. The Sabres change up their lines. Glove save by Bear. Gives it to Marshall. To Ruchin. Belted and knocked to the ice by Plant. The Sabres change up their lines. To Solani. Anaheim needs to get a fresh line out there. Plant to the net. And a shot right on. Over to Marshall. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim change up their lines.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Verada blasted it. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. Chips it ahead to Green. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim change up their lines. To Pekka. Pekka starts away. Belted and knocked to the ice by Pusher. Buffalo has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Bear passes it across. Pusher passes it across. Julie fired it from the neutral zone. That's it. This one is over. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim have lost to the Sabres.